So this is the Cimmerian Campaign, 7th fight, the boss fight. Thomas has been piloting the Cimmerian through the campaign, and last time he made it through his 4th, 5th, and 6th fight, making it up to the final boss. He's rested up before it, so he's at full. So he's a prowess 7 barbarian, fighting with a broadsword in leather armor with a conical helmet and all of his abilities. He's facing a giant, and not only a giant, but a demon giant with a oversized mace and a whip. So he has the entanglement ability, like the Rotarius among the gladiators, who can use to try to bash his opponent. The giant is prowess 5, but gets plus red damage from size. They're about equal in length and speed. The giant is a little bit less reach with his oversized mace than the broadsword, and he's a little bit slower, but not enough to make a difference. They have to dice for initiative normally. So that's where they're all at. So beginning of the first round, they've got to draw their hands. Marion has an 8-card hand, and the giant has a 7-card hand. And then they're going to be rolling the dice with the high roll having the initiative. And then they're picking their first movement tactic and their first combat action, and it's going to be off to the races. So you want to 7.
The number
Just
7.
Yep.
There we go. I have drawn my 7.
Yep. So guys each want a dice for initiative now.
I will roll my dice. Whoops.
I got
So
9.
17 for the giant. So the giant has the initiative at the moment. Anything that changes the range or initiative state can potentially cause that to re-roll. Baron, put your actions on your mat, actually out all the way on the mat. So that's the part where Tony has the. Yep.
There we go.
And you need a combat action.
Right. Just have to flip it upside down.
All right, so they're both ready. It's time to reveal.
I'm flipping right now.
All right, so the Cimmerian keeps distance and Fencer's blade parry, and the giant stands ground and tries to do a heavy smash. So the giant is attacking. He's going to add up all of his advantages. Got 0 from his weapon and 2 from his prowess. I think he's got a total of 2. And then the Cimmerian doesn't get anything from his hard leather armor against the smash. It's not any good at smashing weapons. It's 1 for backing away to keep distance, 2 for the blade parry card. So that's 3, and 2 more for his prowess is 5. So we've got 2 against
1 for stand ground against keep distance, right?
Yeah, I counted that. So he's got a total of 5 with that included, and you've got a total of 2. So total of -3. You need a 14 to hit him.
Okay, I am rolling the dice.
Oh God.
16 with a red 10.
Red
Yeah,
10.
that's bad.
So red 10 is a W, not a WB, but a W result. Heavy smash plus on the red die stays there. So you're doing a total of 10 damage to him.
Ouch.
1 fatigue.
Does natural damage of 6.
So that's a wound.
2 for
That's a wound.
being a giant, and +2 for being a heavy smash.
Sorry, it's +2 for your giant having plus red damage, +2 because you got a W result.
That's it.
So that's 10. Sorry, and there's also +1 damage from this mace, so it's 11 total. It's 1 fatigue and 10 body.
Yeah, so I'm below 50%, so it's a wound.
You're exactly at 50. So it's actually 2 wounds.
Right, correct. I am below 50. You said it was 11 body.
I'm sorry, it's 11 total.
It's 1 and 10.
Correct. So and it was already a W, so 2 wound cards from the red deck. Let's shuffle it before drawing. right. So what do you got?
Am I flipping? Oh, you are. Okay.
I got a moderate arm wound and bruised. You can pick either one.
Both. So I'll just take bruised.
Okay.
So his defenses are a little suckier, his attacks are a little suckier,
Yep, they are.
and there's no escape from it in this combat.
Yep.
Because I'm already half dead.
Yeah.
All right. So he tagged him, but good. The other thing is that was a raw red 10. So you also have to pause next impulse because the raw red die in the offensive blade parry is defender pause next impulse. That's actually an upgrade from what can happen in offensive blade parry where you can be disarmed. But he's not disarmed because it was offensive blade parry instead of blade parry, but he is forced to pause on his next impulse.
Well, you know what I'm doing, so go ahead and whack me.
This could be a fast fight.
This is going to be a very fast fight.
There it is. I'm flipping it. Smash.
All right. He probably didn't have a ferocious blow then. He's got +2 for prowess and nothing for the armor. He needs a 9.
That's going to be a hit. He's dead.
Let's roll it.
It is a 9 exactly.
Yep, he's dead.
Well, it's not a red hit, so it's doing 9. It's doing 1 + 8.
Almost. He's mostly dead.
So
I'm at 5 and 2.
Fatigue?
I'm at 5
You
and
didn't
2.
do your you didn't move your fatigue before.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm at 5 and 2.
So this is down here, and you're at 2 body. All right. So you got to come back from 2 at this point.
Not gonna happen.
Well, we'll see.
Right,
If you lose the fight, you got to lose 2 victory points and try again. That's the way campaigns work.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Hold on, I gotta drag this guy off. 1 second. Alright, I'm flipping now.
Flipping.
Yep.
Smash.
All right. Well, he's got 3 smashes in a row, and this one only needs a 9 because he's still got the initiative.
Yep.
And the roll is
A miss on a 3. So the ferocious blow goes back at him. So you've got +3 from the ferocious blow. You got +1 for your sword, but -1 for your bruised. So that's a total of 3 there. His armor is 1, so that's 2. So you need a 9 to hit him. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you have 3 for prowess and 2 for the ferocious blow is 5.
Yep.
And then weapon and bruise cancel. Armor is 1, so 4. You need only a 7 to hit him.
Thank you.
And you also get +1 to your red die for your ferocious blow.
Rolling now. Maybe I will hit. I got a 7 and a 3. That's a 10.
And that's a red 8, which is a W with the broadsword. That is with your +1. It's a red 8. So you're doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're doing 11 damage to him. His armor is blocking 1 of it, so he's taking 10. He's taking 1 fatigue and 9 body.
Oh, he's fine.
body.
He's fine.
That puts him at 16, and he draws 1 wound card because it was a W hit. So Baron, you're going to draw the top wound and see if FB applies. Just pull it off the top of the deck. Yep, and do flip.
FB applies.
There's a moderate head wound. Ferocious blow applies.
Doesn't that have an extra bash?
But
Or?
he
Alright.
has a helmet, though, right?
It's not a
He has
helmet.
a helmet.
It's not a
he does
helmet.
not.
-1 hand size.
Yep. So you're going to be down to a six card hand next turn. You also get +1 to active defenses. It's supposed to be -1 to all attacks. And you can be bashed at the start of every round. You can be forced to fall down because this is something which can not send you loopy.
That's brutal.
All right, you just need to make it through the next round, and then he's fighting with a 6-card hand.
I gotta figure out what I'm doing here.
So his smash is he's now head wounded, so he's got 2 for his prowess down to 1, and then this blade parry is a 4 defense. So that's 3 is a 14. Oh, I'm sorry, but he's bruised. That makes his active defenses worse too, so it's 13. They're both punch drunk.
Yep.
13 would end the fight.
I'm rolling.
Ends the fight. 13.
And that is a 13 with a red 10.
And
Oh.
he is. No, you did it. You killed him.
Yep, that's going to take him out.
Incapacitated him.
But yeah, I gotta
Well,
say.
technically, we got it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you could
It's
roll it
a
out, but
technical,
he's
right?
he's incapacitated.
Well, we have to see if he's incapacitated. Makes a difference for the victory points, but in the campaign.
Sure.
So it was a red 10. So that's going to be 11 damage. He's taking 1 fatigue. He's going to -8, but then he's also drawing a wound card, and we have to see if it's something that his armor could save against. It is deep bleeding, thrust great blow, 17.
Does not
It does not apply, but hardened
still
leather
get-
does get
you
a
still
save
get an armor
against it.
save.
So 15 plus, you can cancel 2 of the damage with your hard leather armor.
Okay. Unlikely, but we'll try. 3
You did
and
not.
8. Nope.
So that shot sent you to -8. He's not quite dead, but almost dead. Certainly incapacitated.
But I've not got no lingering, like, I'm going to die things on me.
Correct.
Condition.
Correct. But you still completely fail in the fight. You've
Yep.
got to, which means campaign terms, you got to do it over with a loss of 2. A loss of 2 victory
Which,
points.
by the way, I
Drew
think
a
Thomas's plays were
ridiculously
exactly
red
correct.
hand.
You know, this was an example of.
There
Yeah,
wasn't
the
much
dice
I could
rolls.
do.
No,
Yeah,
you're-
red 10s.
Yeah,
Red 10s will knock you around. Yep.
that's right. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat a
You
red
won
10.
initiative.
Yeah.
Then you had four odd attacks, and you had red
Yeah,
10s.
yeah.
The one thing that your deck could have had going for it was maybe a few. You're kind of your deck is kind of tuned for pretty much all out attack. You got like only 4 defenses in it with your 8-card hand, so you might want to, for your next fight, consider how many defenses you want, because you're not always going to have initiative on this guy. A lot of people you fight, you always have initiative because you're got length or speed, but this guy you don't. So you got to decide if that makes you want to add more defenses to your deck.
Yeah, 4 is probably not enough.
Yeah, for this guy, yeah.
I am checking that.
Come in
That's a good
blue
point.
heavy.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. Unless there's any summation.
Yep.
Anybody wants to summarize?
No, actually, the first fight, the boss giant stopped him. Well, he's going to reset and try again, but that's it for the first round. He didn't make it through the boss fight.